Oh, well, that was handy. Good.
It was. All right. So, hi and welcome. Thank you so much for jumping on. It's a pleasure to see your beautiful faces on a Tuesday night. Okay, you keep your muting because the dog's barking. No worries, Mel. So as you need to come on, Mel, and speak to me, no worries. Dan, I've just muted you too. But if you need, when you come on, because I'm going to be asking you questions, please just unmute yourself. And for everybody playing along at home, there are tasks that are going to be given to you again here. And I just put it to you, if you are actually committed to yourself, committed to your why, committed to income around Isogenics, then you will get back to me, okay? If you don't get back to me, and that's okay, I'm going to love you in the space that you're at, but it just means that you're not committed and ready to play this 90-day action plan. Last week, I did ask for you to make that decision, and if you haven't come on or you haven't gotten back to me, you know, that's cool. This is your space. We'll definitely run another 90-day game plan again, but right now, what I'm asking for is I'm asking for your numbers. So I put a little thread in the chat, and you know, I want to actually need to have your numbers. I need for you to commit to yourself and commit to the rest of us as to what you are going to be striving for. So as a community, as a tribe, as a team, we can actually keep each other accountable, okay? No good having your goals, your why, your income up here. It actually does need to be written down, okay? You need to get it out of the brain and onto paper, and the paper needs to be looked at every day, and I need to know the numbers so I can actually hold you accountable. Cool? All right. Yep. So I have Michelle. I've given Michelle and I had a quick chat beforehand. So if you didn't see the little chat in the thread, then what I'm asking for, and I'll come on and ask each person individually, but so you can prep yourself, I'm asking for what are you paid as right now? Paid as consultant, director, wherever you're at. When is your next date of rank advancement? So when are you going to be back as, say, paid as manager, or ranking to paid as director, or paid as executive, 1-star, 2-star, 3-star? And when I ask you about the stars, I'm asking for that not to be hit just once. I'm asking for that to be, when is that actually going to be solidified? So if you happen to be on Brett and Sammy's call on Sunday night, they were talking about, you know, rank advancements and pushing to stars and things like this. So know that really what I want to work with, like, rank advancements is great and getting stars and recognition is fantastic, but the solid residual income builds time freedom. Solid residual income builds choice freedom. Solid residual income builds freedom of contribution. And that's actually what we're looking for. We're not looking for you to hit 1-star once. We're actually looking for you to hit 1-star consistently, 2-star consistently, to actually have a solidification of your residual income to actually provide you more choice in life. Would that be okay? Awesome. Yep. Okay. All right. So, Mish, if you have those dates, you can give them to me now.
Just give me 5 seconds while I play with it.
Okay. Has anybody else got their dates ready for me?
I do.
Okay. Go, Beach.
Okay. So, I told you the other day I was paid as consultant, but paid as manager by the 7th of the 9th.
Hang on. Yep. Hang on, just 2 seconds, because I'll write this down as you tell me. Paid as consult. Yep.
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 Be paid back as paid as manager by the 7th of the 9th.
7th of the 9th.
Yep. Paid as director the 7th of the 10th.
Yep. Awesome.
And
okay.
Yep.
So our 90-day action plan runs through, so starts on the 4th of September and it runs through till the 3rd of December. So do you have, and it's, so please know that it's okay, wherever your goals are, I'm happy with that, because they need to be able to be done in your pockets, in your time frame. So do you have any ones further out than October?
Yep. So 1 star.
Yep.
For December.
By 4th of December.
Yep.
Yep. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay. So, beautiful. Thank you. One other part of my question, which I want people in complete trust here to be able to share with one another, is what their income goal, solid income goal, is to be by the 3rd of December. Okay. And and then we want to help you make that goal, like help you understand the expectations, I guess, or the doability, if that's even a word, around that income goal. So, Beej, have you got that?
I do. So around $500-600.
Okay, $500 or $600 is broad.
Okay, $550.
All right. So, see, what I'm calling for you to do here, guys, when you're setting these goals, is I want them to be specific. Okay, 500 or 600 or 550. Okay, remember that the universe is very specific when at delivering what we're asking for. So you have to be solid and firm on it. Cool?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Yep. Thank you, my love.
Thank you.
Okay, did you receive your 90-day action plan?
I got it today.
Awesome. Okay, great. Okay, who's next? Thanks, Beej.
Thanks.
Mel, do you want to go? Oh, I can't hear you, chicken. Okay, I'll go and I'll move forward to someone else, and then you try to figure out your speakers. All right, Mitch, have you thought about yours?
Yep.
Okay, all right, go for it.
So I've got the 30th. I've just gone back in, and I am paid as a manager at the moment.
Yep.
I don't know why it's felt earlier. Yep.
That's right.
So paid as director by the 30th of October.
Yep.
And back as paid as executive.
Yep.
By the 15th of December.
Okay. All right. So that's 2 weeks after the end of our cutoff. So.
Oh, so do I do it before then?
Well, no, that's fine. But this is obviously we will be running and working with you hard to get you back as paid as executive by the end of the 90-day game plan or action plan. All right.
Yeah.
So if we can, with your permission, we'll bring it forward to the 3rd of December.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yep.
Just remember that running into like 10 days before Christmas, that's mayhem.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Mayhem.
I actually just went by weeks. So, but yeah, you're right. By the 3rd of December, it's fine. I'm happy with that goal.
Awesome. And now, so congratulations again. We touched on this a little bit beforehand. Congratulations for hitting 1 star again. That's incredible. But I hope you took on board that what we're looking for is a solidification of the residual income.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Have you got a set date?
It's easy to get once.
Pardon me?
Getting it once is one thing, but continuing every week is completely different.
That's right. So have you set a date for solid 1 star, 2 star, 3 star?
Yep. For 1 star, I've put down here the 30th of October.
Yep.
Consistently.
Yep.
But 2 star and 3 star, I haven't sort of got that far ahead yet.
That's cool. That's fine. We can stay with that. Okay. Know that that's fine. And as this comes, you can actually, as you sit and you hit solid 1 star, you can look forward and set the date for solid 2. Okay.
Yes.
And I really encourage, I just strongly encourage, it's not, it's even no good typing it into computer, no good typing it into notes. It's got to go pen to paper. All right.
Yeah.
But I've got that. Thank you. And I'll send your 90-day action plan out. All right.
Beautiful.
BJ, we're done. Dan, are you there? Hey, mate.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, mate, I got you. Yep.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I got nothing planned at the moment. So yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's okay.
I'd love to have a chat I don't even know when you're talking stars and execs and stuff like that. I'm really not 100% with all that stuff. So,
well,
yeah.
that's
So
okay.
I'd love to sort of work that out a bit more, I suppose. Yeah.
That's okay, because guess what? As a team, we can go back over it again, and everybody can be lovingly patient. So this is fine.
Oh, no. Do it.
No?
Yeah. Did you have a video from last week or something? Or yeah.
No. We can talk about it. We can talk about it right now, because everybody can have an update. Okay.
Oh, crikeys. All right.
You're
Sorry,
okay.
everyone.
Don't stress. You are paid as consultant, so we know that.
Yep.
So you're paid as consultant because you have 2 people. You have one on your right and one on your left. That's active, and that makes you a paid as consultant. Okay.
Yep.
Manager is our next step, and that's when you get 2 of your personally enrolled people paid. So 2 of your people all enroll 2 people each. Okay. So that's you share, they share. Okay. So our work for you, really our next step up is going to manager. Okay, we're going to take it step at a time. So what date realistically is good for you to go paid as manager, where we're going to work together, hold hands together, leverage time and messaging and experience, and get 2 of your guys paid?
Within 4 weeks.
Cool. So we start, so 4 weeks time will be by the end of September. Yep. So I'll give you that. So we'll go to the 30th of the 9th. Yeah. 30 days has September, November. All right. You've got to write this down. Paid as manager.
Yeah, I'm just getting a pen and paper. Yep. Paid. Yep.
All right. And then the next step. So please know that this is great learning for everybody. Okay. So when we're stepping, so it basically goes, we come in as a customer and then move to associate. Once we want to start opening the compensation plan, we move to consultant, which is you plus 2, or you share. The next step is they share. So you share, they share, where 2 people enroll 2 people. Now that can be unbalanced. So that means that you can have 2 active associates or customers on the right side, or you can have 2 on the left. Okay, easy. Then the next step from that is director. So that's where you have 6 of your personally enrolled people, all paid with 2 people each. All right. So just I like to help people imagine it like this. We've got 6 friends, right? And they've all linked arms with 2 people each. Okay. Because I'm a very visual learner. Okay. Just picture 6 people, 6 of your friends, and they've all grabbed arms with 2 people each. And that again can be unbalanced. So you might have 5 paid as consultants on your right, and you might have 1 on your left. So again, that doesn't have to be balanced. All right. So we just need a date of that one.
Oh, me.
I'm putting you under the pump.
Yeah. So that's cool. So consultant I am, because I got 2. So I've got to get another 2 on each of 2 people. Will get me to a manager.
Yep.
And then I need 6 each side.
No.
With 2 under each.
6 anywhere. So it's not 6 each side. 6 anywhere. With 2 each.
With the 2 each. Yeah. Okay. All right. 6 anywhere. Oh yeah. I'll probably need. Yeah. That's on there. If we had probably 6 weeks after that. So the end of September. So then in October, say the first week of November.
All right. Nice. So I'll take you through to, let's say, the 5th of November.
Yep. Perfect.
All right. So you write that down too.
Yep.
As director. All right, Michelle. Sorry, you can come back to me in a second, but I didn't ask you what your income goal was to be by the end of the game plan or the action plan. All right, Dan. So give it to me.
Yep.
What will your income, your weekly income from Isogenics be by the end of the action plan, which is the 3rd of December? Know that you're in a safe space to share all this too, guys.
Oh well. Like I'm going to throw it out there. 1,000 a week.
Yep. All right. So 1,000 a week. So I'll run you guys through the how to do that and and then you can work out whether that's doable. Okay. But once we've got everybody's goals down in place, I'll run you through, how I can help you see that income. Okay. And then see for you whether that's doable. All right. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, mate. Thank you very much for taking that learning curve.
Okay, no worries.
More about this at Super Saturday too. Okay.
Okay, beauty.
All right. Thanks, Mish. I got that. Okay. And Daniel, I'll get you a copy of the action plan on Saturday. So we're all good.
Okay.
All right.
Beauty.
Cool.
Thanks.
That's all right. All right. Let's go, Mel. Did it work now? No. Maybe take your earphones out. What about take your plug out, see if it works? No. Nah. Don't know what's wrong. Okay. If you want to kind of type your ones, and then I'll grab them off the chat and we'll have a chat about that anyway, okay? Awesome. All right. Shani. Hello, honey buns. Thank you so much for joining us from New Zealand. I just want to give you a massive shout out for two things. I want to give you a massive shout out for being on Brett and Sammy's call. And I want to give you the second shout out for booking in for Healthy Mind and Body. And I want to give you a second shout out for booking your University in Action Auckland. Okay, congratulations.
Which you're coming to.
I am coming. Yeah, look at you. I am coming because you booked. I'm coming. Absolutely. All right, Chicky D. So you've picked up that conversation. I'm just
kind of. I couldn't get audio for there for a while, so I didn't hear a lot of it.
That's okay. So I'll same thing again. So all we're going to do is we're just going to step you through how step you through like our ranks, and then just ask you to confirm some dates. Okay. So now I know. Sorry, guys. Also, the other date the other thing I need from you is to confirm what your next core event is that you're going to, that you've actually solidly booked. Okay. I'm not looking for the maybe, Dan, though we know there's some things in play there, but I'm not looking for the I may be going to UIA, or I might be going to SKO, or I might be going to Celebration. No. Leaders turn up in all aspects of life. Okay, so you've got to be firm on the core events. Cool. So we'll come back to that in a second. Shani, I know you're going to UIA. All right. Yes. So TBD, what date are we going to get you back to paid as consultant?
I have no idea.
All right. Well, so this is what we've got to do. We have to get very firm on our ability to be able to help people. And we've got to get very firm on intentional goal setting. Okay. So it's you need to learn that the universe is going to listen to your intention. Okay. So please know that this comes from a place of love and care, and please don't think that I'm picking on you, but saying I don't know is sending willy-nilly.
Doesn't put anything out there.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to I haven't even had a look to see whether your guys are active, but let's just say we're just going to put 2 brand new people on, mate. So when is that going to happen by?
What date? UIA, by the 10th of November. Can I do it by then?
Yeah, well, you can definitely. So know that we're gonna be working really hard through our 90-day action plan. We're going to be having conversations 3 by 3 by 3, or to your time frame. But we're going to be working. We're going to be having conversations. So I will say that this will be done earlier than that. Okay, you'll be manager by then. Okay, and then you'll come out of UIA and you'll be a whole new person. So I'm going to bring it forward for you.
Okay.
And so we start this game plan on the 4th of September. So I'll give you I'll give you a month, all right? I'll give you to the, let's say, the 2nd of October to be paid as consultant. You write that down. 2nd of the 10th, all right, paid as consultant. And then I'll give you till the 8th of November to be paid as manager, okay? All right, you want manager on your lanyard when you turn up to UAA. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so you write that out. Now, by the end of our game plan, which is the 3rd of December, what would you like your weekly income to be with Isogenics?
What date was that? December?
3rd, yep.
I don't even know what paid as manager receives.
Okay, so maybe hold on to that then, and when you and I'll explain this, and I'll explain it in a second. So hold on to that for a second.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, thanks, Chicky D. So I'm just going to put you on mute for a second. All right. So Mel, I'm just going to read your chat. Current paid as consultant. Paid as manager. Okay. 18th of September. All right, director. 3rd of December. Beautiful. And 540. Beautiful. So 1 star, solid by the 3rd of December too. Awesome. Good work, mate. And UIA. Yeah, awesome. And Shani's UIA. Daniel, SKO is going to work out. BJ, SKO is good. Mish, I know that you have some family issues going on around SKO, so I really just appreciate that and understand that. Will you be committing to University in Action in Melbourne?
Yep. Can I, because we're in a safe zone, there's something I wanted to sort of share with you all, and it's also what I'm struggling with, and I know you'll help me guide through this, and that's my partner Brian. He's been in and out of my Isogenics business since I've started, as Lisa knows. You know, he's keen and then he falls off and then he's not keen. He has a ego the size of a mountain, and his ego he really struggles with. So that's some personal issues he needs to work on. As I've got stronger throughout my anxiety and all the battles that I've shared with you guys anyway, he's really struggling. Me booking any events, which I'm still going to do, and I'm gonna you know, just bust through that barrier. But me booking any events is causing really big issues between him and I. And I think it is just the ego getting in his way of me attending everything and me trying to learn and me studying, me reading the books, me doing all of that, and he hasn't done that. So my knowledge is here and his knowledge is here, and he's really struggling. So I said, I'm going to go to the events on my own. You know, that's how it is. And that's caused other issues within our relationship. And I don't know if you've ever been through this, Lisa, if you had to sort of pull your husband along at some point. But yeah, so I've set down that I really want to go to University in Action in Auckland, and but I will definitely be in Melbourne if I don't get to Auckland. So
Okay.
My goal is for Auckland, and I don't know why, but my psyche tells me that's where I need to be, is in Auckland. I've just researched on Thursday. I researched flights and things, and it's not unattainable with my income. So that's my goal. My fallback on that goal will be to be in Melbourne. So I will definitely be at University in Action in November, regardless of where Brian sits with that, and whether he comes or not.
So it'll be awesome to it'll be really awesome to see you in Auckland. You'll be there with me and Shani. So
yeah,
that's very very cool. So I wish you could hear me. Stephen was the same. He has come and gone, and we've had great bunnies over Isogenics, but I've said this over and over. So here's what happens. We turn into happy, energetic, light beings, basically. And sometimes our partners don't like us changing. I think that comes from a fear of what we might become, or the fact that we might leave them behind. So I do think that there is ego in play, definitely. And the only, hand on my heart, the only thing that you can do, and the person that you need to be speaking to about this, is Brian. You firstly need to ask him to understand why you do Isogenics in the first place, what your goal is with Isogenics, where your passion lies, and what you are actually trying to do for your family as a unit. And then second step would be to actually understand each other's value system. So what is Brian's driving value? What is your driving value? And how can you come to an agreement that both values matter? I would, if you haven't in partnership, in any type of partnership, relationship, familyship, read The 5 Love Languages, then that is a book that must be gotten by everybody. And because really, honestly, I think there can be like deeply ingrained fears for a lot of people, and one of our deep ingrained fear is fear of abandonment. So you can kind of imagine watching someone off the side, like growing into this magnificent person in their body, in their soul, and their energy, and you kind of watching that off the side and being a little bit scared. Okay, and I'm not saying that this is going to happen, but we do transition, okay, and we do grow. And so when somebody's not at that same growth part, like when somebody's not at that same growth level, remember that we're all energy. Everything we are is just energy. Our heart radiates an energetic field. And you know how you say, oh, I just don't gel with that person, I don't rub? We're just not on the same energy, okay? So this is where the conscious effort has to come into communicating and not coming down to the lower resonance, but staying in yours and being compassionate with that person. All right? Until such time that they just go up. Okay. So surely you all know our story, right? 18 months into Isogenics, when I was on this massive, very big, huge growth curve and growing very, very quickly, we had a breakdown in our relationship. We separated. And it was not at all, please don't think that it actually was at all due to Isogenics. It wasn't. There was a lot of stuff happening. We grew very complacent with one another, but I was on a very quick growth curve, and Shane wasn't ready to take that growth curve with me. And so what happened was I just stopped communicating with him, and I actually stopped asking him to come along with me. Okay? So please, every time you want to go to an event, please never not invite your partner, because they will only feel rejected and abandoned that you never asked them in the first place. Not asking for permission to go, you're asking for them to go with you. That's very different. That makes sense?
Yep.
Okay. If you could encourage your partner to come to UIA, huge light bulbs will go off at UIA. Your University in Action is about personal growth, and 80%, Isogenics 20%. So, all right, that's where it's at. Just never forget to include your partner in your Isogenics journey. Never forget to ask them to come along with you, whether they're going to reject you or not. One day, they're just going to come because they just get sick and tired of you asking, okay? But same thing again, front up. You need to actually have this discussion with them. They have to understand your driving why, what you're trying to attain from Isogenics, what your core values are, and how they can align with theirs. So I'll just take you back. I know this is digressing from what we do, but it's an important conversation. I thank you very much for bringing it up, because it will touch across all of us at time to time. Please know I'm not a marriage counsellor. I actually pay professionals to do marriage counselling. So if you need marriage counselling, go and freaking find a professional. That's what we had to do, and they were phenomenal. But my highest, so values change all the time, but at the time my highest value was health and success. my health is actually like my overarching, wellness and health is my overarching value. But I put success next. I put success next because I wanted acceptance and value. Like that was my ego, right? So that's where I lay. Shane's highest value has always been family. So this may be what happens with your partner, is that their highest value is family. So when you take time out and you do calls and you go to courses, you're improving yourself, or you do launch parties, what you're doing is they're seeing you take away time, you move away from their core value, which is family. All right. So you have a value mismatch. If you know that is your partner's overriding value, and I actually have to say for men, Dan's on here, most males' driving core value is actually family. So what you need to do is you actually need to show them how your Isagenix growth and your journey and what you're doing in Isagenix is actually tying back into your family. What are you doing in Isagenix that's actually going to give? I'm in Isagenix because I want to earn an income where I don't have to work so much, and I can be with my children, and I can be with you, and we can have more family holidays, and we can have more family time together, and we can just be a happier family. If that's what you're doing, does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So firstly, figure out the values, and then figure out how you can explain what you're doing will drive back to their values. Okay, and authentically. You don't buy in, you're not lying, it has to be authentic. All right. Okay. Okay, Mel said, you may not understand, but I need your support to change my life, which will help us all. I just need you to believe in me. I don't care if you don't get it. Just support me. Yeah, nice. Drive it back to there, and I always like drive back to value for sure. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, let's say a husband a man as an old school man has an overarching value of like a hierarchy of breadwinner. Ooh, ego, breadwinner.
That's our issue.
Woman's income starts to creep up and actually out matches or outweighs breadwinner's income. Suddenly the male feels not worthy. Okay, that you have to get that shit sorted out. Okay, right, and you just have to tell they're always worthy, always, right? You know, and if you actually do go to events in a way, then please make sure that you are always sending your heartfelt gratitude to your partner, picking up the slack at home. Okay, all good? Awesome. Okay, who haven't I got today? My pleasure. Thank you for bringing that up. Okay, it's going to touch across people on many paths, and if anybody else has anything to add into that, BJ, if you've got something to say, like to add in, if anybody actually has anything to add into that, please feel free. It's quite common. It's quite, like seriously, it's actually quite uncommon for couples to be on the same path straight up, into it straight up. Even I see Emily and Hayden Vavra as an incredible power couple in Isagenix, but even those guys at the beginning weren't on the same trajectory, weren't on the same thing, and understanding each other's strengths and weaknesses. So what am I good at that Shane can pick up on? What's he, what are the mismatch? Where's the strength and weakness? Like he's like terribly fucking disorganized. Me, like I'm the organization queen. So you know what I mean? Like it's just, you've got to pick up each other's slack too if you're playing this in partnership. One might be better at actually talking to people. One might be better at supporting people. Like that's cool when you work that out. So.
I think one of the funniest things was because in my corporate world, I always said I'm not a salesperson. Don't want to be a salesperson. I couldn't sell if I tried. And Brian's role in life is a salesman, and that's what he's always done. So when I started the Isagenix journey and just, went full steam ahead, I think that's where a lot of the ego came in, because he was like, well, hang on, she's out there, she's sharing this product. I don't see it as selling. I don't think I'm a seller, I'm a sharer. I share this amazing product that I've found that has enabled me to lose 46 kilos and all of that sort of stuff. So I think because I haven't had to ask, I guess what I resonate from what you've just said is I don't really ask his advice on how I should do that. I've just done it naturally. It's just come to me and it's happened. And
that won't be the issue. That won't be the issue. I guarantee you. That won't be the issue. It won't be the issue that you're a better saleswoman than he thinks he's a salesman. That won't be the issue at all. Guarantee.
Independence.
I don't even think that you may think that it's ego. I'll say that it's fear.
Okay.
Of some sort. So just kind of just delve down into it. Get him drunk and ask him, like, get drunk. So it's like, trying to get him drunk and ask them questions. Like, we don't drink anymore. We just pay for therapy.
Hey, Lisa, sorry. Can I just ask a question? To be paid, you know how you asked when to be paid amount by, like I said, $550.
Yep.
What's the date on that? Or that's just
let's say by the end of the 90-day action plan, by the 3rd of December.
3rd of
3rd of December.
Sorry. Okay.
You're right. So
okay.
That's okay. So George, do you want to? I think.
I'm going to say 4th.
That's all right. That's okay. So it's a Sunday, the 3rd of December. So George, I got all your numbers, but I don't know that I confirmed what your next call. I know you're going to summer kickoff, aren't you? And then just give me what your like solid income by the 3rd of December is going to be, and then we're going to talk about that.
Okay. Well, my goal is by the end of the 90-day game plan to be doing $1,000 a week. So I'll need to be director or above for that, and that's my goal anyway.
Yeah. So we had, you did, because you had director at 30th of the 11th, and then you gave me executive by 31st of the 1st, and 1 star by March 18th. So you might want to have a think about changing that 1 star goal, because you had 1 star goal as March 2018. So we're going to be doing 1,000 per week.
No, sorry, my goal was 2 star by celebration.
Oh, okay. So I'll change that out. Awesome. All right. So
that's more in keeping, right? Because if I'm executive by celebration, but in January, then I should be able to achieve 2 star by March.
Should or will?
I'm talking about like I want to know if that's a realistic goal. I will. That's my goal. So I'm just going to aim for it, and if I get it, I get it. So and if I don't, I'll just keep going till I do.
Okay. All right. You're snuffly, so I can hear you snuffling.
Sorry, I'm really sick.
That's okay. All right. I'm just going to put you on mute. So then we're going to talk about the money. All right. Got your ears on? Listening? This is how you do it. This is how you do it. I'm just going to start singing. Na 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 na. Shouldn't. Not a good singer. All right. And this is recorded. That's terrible. All right. So he's on funny. All right. So upfront money in Isagenix is anywhere between $25 and $100 per referral, right? We know that. So we should all be aiming to be doing 2 enrollments per week. Okay. You need to write this down. Got a pen and paper? The success formula in Isagenix. All of the top leaders and the top income earners, and this comes straight from Susan Sly, okay, enroll a minimum of 5 new customers per month. Yep. If we're going 2 per week, no, that doesn't math, don't work out. That's 8. Okay. They rank advance 12 new consultants per year. That's 1 consultant a month. They rank advance 6 new managers per year. And they rank 3 new directors per year and 1 new executive. All right. So all you need to do is, with your 90-day action plan, you've got to work out those numbers, put them into 90 days. So it should be, I've worked it out for you, 20 new team members, 4 new consultants, and 2 new managers. Okay, that's your goal. Well, they're my goals, but they're the success formula goals broken down into 90 days. Okay. And like George said, you should be shooting for the stars. You have everything in you, which is exactly the same as being a top income earner, doing the same thing. Finding people to talk to, talking to people you find, showing a tool, following up. How many managers? 2. Okay. Simple. That's the success formula. They're the numbers. Okay. Aim for that. It gives you that's your GPS. That's your guidepost. Okay.
Can you say the numbers
Lise.
again?
Hang on 2 secs, George. The numbers. So all of the numbers are what we're doing in our 90-day action plan.
90-day action.
20 new team members. Is 90 days 3 months? So 15 actually. 15 because I'm bad with my math. But I put 20. So 15.
15 members.
15.
Yep.
And then, well, really it should be 3 new consultants and 1 new manager. Sorry, now I have to change your numbers. So 15, 3, and 1. Got that?
Yep.
But I'm going to go 24 and 2 because I like a challenge. And remember, I do this full time. Okay? All good?
Yep.
So you guys,
that's in 3 months.
Shoot it in 3 months. Yep.
15,
okay. 2 and 1. All right. Cool. The money. Let's talk about the money, because if you watched that Michael Klaus thing today, Mel, which was hilarious, how young did he look? Right. It was so good because a lot of people struggle with working out what their overarching why is, because you get something like this. Yeah, I want to earn money to go on a holiday, or I want to earn money to give to a charity, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. But it's very like wishy-washy and it's very broad. So I actually really, and please know that if I'm talking about money and it's making you uncomfortable, we can chat, because money is needed for every single thing in life. It is, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it is up there with oxygen for life. The need for a supplemented income these days is huge. Please never, ever, ever be shy about what you're doing with Isagenix and the money that you are earning. You are earning money by impacting people's lives, and you really need to be proud about that, okay? Be proud. Honestly, be proud. There is nothing wrong with network marketing as a profession. There is nothing wrong about Isagenix as a company, and there is nothing wrong with you impacting people's lives and being paid accordingly. Cool? And if you need to borrow that belief, you can borrow it. I'll get on any call with anyone and speak to them with exactly the same conviction. Cool? All right. The money up front, we get paid anywhere from $25 to $100 per referral. Okay? So I'm going to shoot in the middle, and I'm going to say that we are so capable of getting everybody started on a premium pack, okay, which is the $80, which is exactly what we price present as when we do the you share, they share, repeat. Okay. So when I get my 2 people started every week, and I'm talking about upfront money now, so this is like turnkey cash, it is $320 a week. Cool? So you can write that down somewhere. When I help 2 people get started, which is my minimum, I will earn $320 per week. Now, that is hard slog, week after week after week, okay? What we want to do is make sure that those people have an incredible 30-day experience, and that we get very, very good and very, very comfortable at showing our people how to get their products paid for. Now, we know that 85% of our customers are just product users, and we love them, because Loyalty is the key to longevity in residual income. So that's okay, but you must present the you share, they share repeats to every single person you bring into your business. And it has to be their decision whether they do it or not. And if you are not practicing the new associate checklist with your guys when you start them, you really need to do it. And if you're not sure what to do, you get me on a welcome call and I will take them through a welcome call and a new associate checklist for you. Okay? I got them down pat. Got them down pat. Got them eaten out of my hand. Getting them paid. Okay? It's what your job is. Your job is to show people the opportunity to eat for free. Okay? Shouldn't say eating out of my hand. That's terrible. But I'm passionate about getting people healthy and I'm passionate about getting people paid. And the new associate checklist was created by Kathy Coover to make your job easier. Okay? So it's got to be done. What we do as a team, what we do 100% of the time, no excuse, no exceptions, is we run through the new associate checklist. If you want me to show you my board of how you should be tracking your people through, I'll take a photo of it, and because that's changed things for me to make sure that I'm solidly doing what I need to do and what I'm getting paid to do by Isagenix. Okay, so 2 people started, we earned $320. Okay, so there's the ability to earn that, and then of course we have to get our people paid. So we know that we will be paid a $100 consultant bonus. Every time we get our guys paid to consultant level, we get paid that. But really, you need to have this repeat buying going. If we're going to earn $1,000 per week, and I'm not saying that that's not doable, but that's going to take conversations, and that's going to take you getting very good at price presenting, very good at showing the opportunity, and very good at closing. Okay, you're going to have to get very good at having conversations, earn $1,000 per week and getting your people paid. Because if we were working just on upfront money, then that would be, what's that, 6 people started? Is that right? Yep. 6 people started on premium pack per week if we're working just on upfront money. That's hard work. See that? Get that, Dan? Yeah. And it's doable, but that's really hard work, because if you start 6 people a week, and you can do it, absolutely. I say hats off and go for it. You're incredible. You could absolutely do that, but don't forget the back work that comes after that. When you enroll 6 people in a week, you've got 6 people to coach for 30 days. You've got 6 people to coach how to get paid. And then you've got 6 people to help get paid, and then hold their hands, and then their hands again. Okay, so slow down with the people that you bring in, the 2 per week, and coach them through properly with the new associate checklist and get them paid. This is where the residual income comes in. Okay, I can't stress that enough. Your job after you've enrolled someone is to coach them and coach them well and get them paid. Bring the residual income in so you get that $1,000 per week. Okay, or the 550 BJ, which is 1 star. Okay. So if I slow down a little bit, Dan and Shani, 1 star is when we're earning 10 cycles per week, okay? So 1 cycle in US dollars is 54 US, which converts to about 60 Aussie, okay? So this is where we're talking about. Dan, you'll hear more about this on Saturday at the at SKO, because there will be compensation plan training. Shani, if you need help with that, honey bun, let me know. And really what we've just got to do is we've got to watch the compensation plan training video by Jim Cooper. Does that make sense? Yeah. The way that you will solidify your income.
So just quickly.
Yep.
So 10 cycles to get 1 star.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Yep. Beautiful.
Cool.
20 cycles to get 2 star.
2 star.
30 cycles to get 3 star, or it might be 40, and then 60 cycles for 4 star, and then it jumps up to 100 cycles for 5 star. But we can show you this. I can show you the table.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep. No sweat.
All right. But when you see people, have you ever wondered when you see like Brett and Sammy are like 18 star something, like you ever wondered what all that means? Or Jimmy Smith or Jay Bennett, who's like 22 star platinum. You ever wondered what the stars are? The stars are the representation of their residual income and how many cycles they're actually earning. So there is a table of that. You can actually just go to Google and you Google Isogenics cycles table, and it'll actually bring you up and you can see it. You're taking photos. Do you want me to smile? Anyway, all right. Does that make sense? And please know that sometimes what it actually takes, Dan or Shani, is actually to watch these compensation videos over and over and over and over again. So for anybody playing along at home that needs to know some incredible tools, one that I watched very early on was Lynn Hagedorn, How to Get Paid and Get Your People Paid. And so that is a little older because it's the you share, they share, repeat, but you'll still get it. You'll still work that out. So if you took a note of that one, Lynn Hagedorn, How to Get Paid, How to Get Your People Paid, is incredible. But what you should be watching is Jim Coover's compensation plan training. I think that goes for a little while, but Jim Coover is a world leading expert at compensation plan, build and design. Okay, that's why we're with Isogenics, because we have the best and the most solid compensation plan in the network marketing industry. Okay, because he's a world leading expert. He designed our compensation plan. So if you want to learn how it works, you want to actually watch his training. Cool. Awesome. All right. So you know how much effort it's going to take to get the upfront. If you want to earn $1,000 a week, you've got to be enrolling 6 people on a premium pack. Okay. Or slow down with those people that you bring in and teach them how to get paid. Okay. By leverage. Seriously, guys, by leverage. Anybody, I would say, that is actually interested in doing this from a supplemented income, bring them into these calls. Actually put them onto Brett and Sammy's Business Basics, which are starting again on Sunday nights. Put them onto that. Let them decide for themselves whether it's worth it or not, but plug them into something, okay? Plug them in to Team Breakthrough ANZ, plug them into Isogenics Business. If that's not for them, they'll take themselves out. But you have to actually plug them into something so they can see the possibility from the income side of it. Cool? Awesome. All right. I'm just going, hopefully that makes sense. Thank you so much. I think I've got everybody's goals and their numbers, and I'm so incredibly proud of all of you for turning up and in this safe space sharing all of that with us. Message me if you haven't got a 90-day action plan, because I have them. I've got your address, Michelle. Shani, I'll have to post you one. That's fine. Bloody postage to New Zealand. It's crazy. BJ, you've got yours. Mel, I'll send yours too. So I think I've got your address again anyway, because you've got the coffee. But anybody at home playing along, if you are keen to pick up this 90-day action plan, I hope that you do, running it at your pace for your goals, okay? And please let me know. I want to just come back to this why, okay? Come back. When you get the 90-day action plan, BJ, you've got yours. You'll see that on page 2 and page 3 when you get yours. There's some space to write, get crystal clear on your why. It's really different. So I think Michelle said she printed one. It's really different. This 90-day action plan's been condensed. And it just helps you figure that out a little bit more, okay? If you don't, good girl, if you don't have an overarching why, so if you don't have it, put your income goal there. Because when you earn, like Michael Klaus says, when you have the income, you'll figure out what you want to do with it. So it might be to pay bills. It might be to pay for your kids' education. It might be to go and travel and have more fun. It might be to contribute back to society. It might be to contribute back to your community. When it's there, you'll figure it out. If you don't know what it is right now, please put your income goal. Nothing wrong with that, okay? once you've got it figured out, we come back to this call next week and we will be going over what your why is, okay, if you've figured it out, or we go back over that income goal, and then we're taking account of everybody's, and we are committing to keeping everybody committed and actionable, or like accountable. Yeah, cool. So I'm going to share with you what ours are, because I'm really, really proud of it. Okay, so my vision for our 90-day action plan is to grow our team to believe in themselves by providing quality training and leadership, to grow our business to a 5-star level, which is $6,000 per week consistently, that will unburden Shane from his business stress, for our family to have more time freedom, and for our family to experience more fun, more travel, to build lasting memories. My crystal clear why is to help mothers know their value by becoming sexy, healthy, and energized, to live a life of financial freedom, fulfillment, and purpose by being a role model for their family and others. Please, Daniel, know that that also moves across to men too, but I'm a mum, so I say mothers, but I do this also with guys, of course, okay? So don't feel like you're left out, because you're not, all right? Because it really is, once we're working with a mum or a dad, please know that that vision actually turns into, you know, helping families, okay, become sexy. Here we go. All good? All right. Okay. So that's it. All right. I'm going to turn off record. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching at home. I'm going to turn off record so we can have chit chat.